Hello, 7AC here, down in the basement again with two versions of Ed's Axon design. These are both very similar models, but there are some subtle differences that I thought you might be interested in. You've seen the heavy hauler before. It sports a 60-inch wingspan. It's got a 45-inch long fuselage tube, 2 tubes high to swing a 11-inch prop. The battery is mounted on the front, out in the breeze, with the FPV camera in front of that. The new design that we're going to explore integrates the battery into the fuselage and puts the FPV camera up on the top shelf. We'll take a look at some of the similarities and some of the differences. One thing is with the larger Axon, it sports a 10-inch cord wing. When we went to 10-inch cord, we lost the ability to integrate the ailerons with the backing tape covering in the wing. These ailerons are added separately and a separate hinge formed for them rather than being integrated into the wing. Most of the difference is in the fuselage between the two, and we'll take a look at those differences now. Thanks. Here we have our two fuselages without the wings on. In our more conventional Axon, the fuselage tubes are 15 inches long, so that two of these make a 30-inch long foam board piece. You can cut two deck house tubes from a single sheet of foam board. If you'll take a look at the orange one, you'll see that the dimensions are much longer on the deck house tubes. The lower deck house tube down here is 22.5 inches long. The upper deck house is 19. Our red Axon features Ed's 2-inch standard tube. You'll notice right away that the orange Axon sports a wider tube. This is 3 inches wide, 2 inches tall. The reason for that is to provide space for the OSD and receiver and the 5,000 milliamp battery. Also, in order to accommodate Ed's sandwich motor mount, there's a cutaway which allows access to those fasteners. Also, you'll notice that instead of the normal 2 wing attach points, this Axon has got 4. And the reason for that is that we can move our wing forward or backward to accommodate a change in CG. By moving the wing forward, of course, we get the capacity to carry a heavier payload, since the CG remains, or actually moves a bit forward. The other thing that is noticeable between these two is the presence of drawers in this Axon. Here we have the video transmitter and the video camera on the upper level in a drawer. The second level provides access to our ArcBird OSD and our receiver with the sensor hub for the FreeSky telemetry system. And down here in the main, or the base fuselage tube, we find our 5,000 milliamp 3-cell battery. This combination gives us about 30 to 35 minutes of flight time with moderate throttle settings. Thanks for taking a look at our ArcBird equipped Axon heavy hauler. Let's take a look and see how it flies. Any landing's a good landing, right? Thank you,
You're
Assistant.
welcome.